Hey everyone, I just want to start off this YouTube video by just sharing a quick little announcement. I have created a secret Facebook group called The Green Bells, and I want to invite all of you to join this Facebook group. It is a closed group, so just when you click the link, just fill out if you're into green beauty, there's a little question, accept the rules, and then ask to join, and I will accept your request. This is such a great group because I wanted to bring everyone together into a very community-like feel for anyone who's interested in green beauty, holistic living, clean and non-toxic lifestyle products and all that stuff, and just make it a platform for everyone to get to know each other, meet like-minded people potentially in your area, as well as chat about new makeup launches. If you have any recommendations or questions about products or need suggestions and recommendations, then you can go to this platform, this Facebook group, and ask away and have this community of people to share answers and tips and stuff like that with. So the link is in the bio, so just go check it out, and then I will accept everyone who's interested. Okay, enjoy the video.
Hey everyone, today we're going to be doing the glowiest of glow makeup tutorial, a little bit of skincare just in the little forefront of it. And this has kind of been what I've been doing lately, my go-to. I'm in a different location. I'm actually in my office bedroom area on the floor, chilling out. Just there's some natural light, and I thought it would be really nice to use some beautiful natural sunlight, especially for this glowy look, versus some studio lights. So let's get right into it. Josie is joining me. She's just sitting right here like a beautiful girl. She doesn't like being picked up. Okay, so like I said, we're gonna start off with a little bit of skincare. Skin's already cleansed. We are just going to do some serums. So I'm gonna start off with my very amazing duo. This is the Nateur Holi C with the Holi water. Guys, vitamin C is my jam lately. I think it's just such an amazing skincare product that everyone should have. Whatever vitamin C product you so desire, but just make sure you're getting, if you really want something for hyperpigmentation, brightening, antioxidant properties, that you're getting something that is a concentrated vitamin C, not something that's a vitamin C blended in with a bunch of other vitamins, if you really want to get the full effects of the vitamin C. So it's a powder. Problem is this bright light. And then the water, and I just mix it together. And I'm gonna just rub that all over. So I'm actually gonna keep the skincare component of it pretty simple. So following the vitamin C, I'm going to go in with the Valentia Artisan Skincare. This is the Hyaluronic Serum. And hyaluronic acid is an amazing hydrating serum. It's going to hold 1,000 times its weight in water. It's just going to work so well at moisturizing your skin without feeling too heavy, especially in the summertime. And your body naturally creates and has hyaluronic acid in your skin, and so your skin's just gonna soak it and drink it up and just give it that hydration that it really needs. And honestly, you guys, I apply hyaluronic acid everywhere. I don't even just leave it for my face and neck. I actually, when I came home from my vacation and I had really dry skin, I applied it like on my arms. And this one is botanically based, amazing. Love how it's just like a pure, simple hyaluronic acid. So I'm just gonna go in with a spritz of the Josh Rosebrook Hydrating Accelerator. You know, it's funny, my skin definitely gets dry in the winter, but I also find that it gets dry in the summertime as well. And so I have to kind of use different products that are moisturizing but not too heavy and lightweight, that, you know, are going to hydrate my skin but not feel like I'm sweating through it. So really nice serums. And then I'm actually going to go in with the Nini Organics Glow Illuminator. This is a oil, super luxurious. I talked about this in my testing out new products video, and you can shake it up and it's got like that beautiful shimmer. You can see doesn't feel too heavy, feels super luxurious. Take a couple drops of that, mix it in my hands and apply it. And the other thing too is that I'm going in with the Kjaer Weis cream foundation, which is a little bit thicker, sometimes a little bit more challenging to work with, but lately like I've just revisited it and I absolutely love the way it looks, love the way it feels. So I kind of go sparingly with that, but make sure that my skin underneath is really well moisturized so that when I go in with it, it just gives me the most beautiful sheer coverage. It's gorgeous. Skincare products applied. I'm actually gonna go in with a primer as well. This is the Juice Beauty Phyto-Pigments Illuminating Primer. This is like on its last limbs, you guys. There's barely anything left. This is just like the most lightweight primer. It's so moisturizing. It gives the most beautiful glow. And it also, I love Juice Beauty because it has so many beautiful skin benefiting ingredients in it too. It's basically like skincare then makeup added to it. And this has honestly been a holy grail primer. I haven't used primer in a really long time, but when I'm going for the glowiest of glow bronzy looks, you know I'm gonna slather on like 20 million glowy products. And so that is exactly what I'm going to be doing. I'm gonna be taking out all my heavy hitting glowy products and applying that to my face. It honestly just leaves your skin looking so incredibly glowy and moisturized and healthy. Like, who doesn't want that? Like I said, I'm using the Kjaer Weis. This is the foundation in Subtlety, and I've already actually hit pan with this. You guys can see, look at that beautiful natural sunset. It actually, the sun is not setting, but it's later on in the afternoon. I'm actually going to be taking this really dense buffer brush. This is the Morphe M439, and I kind of just tap it into the product like this, and I almost stipple it on my face. So I kind of just push the product into my skin. And I find that this foundation is really amazing for anywhere to like light to medium to even fuller coverage, depending on how you apply it. I sometimes will go with my finger and even just use it as like a spot concealer, just because it does have that higher coverage if you want it to. But when you're going in with lots of oils underneath, I find that it kind of helps sheer it out. Let's zoom in a little bit. You can see. And I've been getting in the habit of not popping my pimples. I am so bad for popping pimples, even when they're not ready. Like this one is definitely not ready. It's one of those pimples that hurts. It's like under the skin. And I would, in the past, push it so hard to the point where it would come to a head and it would break the skin. And it's just so unhealthy for your skin to do that. So got in the habit of not doing that. So really nice coverage. It's not dewy, but because I have all that illuminator underneath and that beautiful like hydrated oils and serums, it's coming through, so it's not totally mattifying my face, which I really like, but it's kind of giving me that sheer coverage that I want. And I am basically scraping the sides of this concealer. It's the Saint Cosmetics concealer in Linen. Holy crap, you guys. Seriously, forever my holy grail concealer. It's literally dying. It's so used up. So I'm gonna have to just go to Whole Foods, pick up another one. I might get a little bit like one shade darker, just because with my tan it's a little bit light, especially if I am spot concealing. So I'm gonna put a bit of concealer over top of this blemish, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back in with my Kjaer Weis and I'm gonna just pat it over top just to make it my skin tone. I have some like veins here. You can't really see them, of course, light. So I've got a little bit of veins there, so I like putting concealer there just to brighten that up and conceal it. So I'm just going to use my finger and pat. I find using my finger is great at kind of blending and meshing my foundation and my concealer together. I've also really been liking using the Well People concealer brush. It's really good, really nice. So now to set, I'm actually going to be going in with the Well People. This is the Bio Base Baked Brightener Powder. I used to rave all the time about the loose one, but I found the pressed one just really easy to work with. So I'm going in with this big fluffy brush. This is the Morphe G0 brush. Huge. I'm going to swirl it in this powder. I really like this powder because it's really good at setting, but it also has a beautiful sheen to it. So it's not going to mattify your face. It doesn't really add any coverage, it just kind of sets it. There we go. So now I'm going to be bronzing up my face, and I have been really liking, this is the Lolo Miami Beach bronzer. I also have really been liking the Well People Bio Baked bronzer. I think that's a beautiful color, super natural looking. I'm obsessed. And then I'm using the Eco Tools. This is like one of their kabuki bronzing sculpt brush. You can see it kind of has like that interesting curvy shape. And it's good because it kind of like gets right into the temples and you can sculpt with it. And I like how it's really big and fluffy. So you can go like this and kind of do like a little bit of sculpting. And I've gotten a lot more into Eco Tools brush. I find them affordable, easy to get. They're like super accessible. If you have like a Marshall's Winners, they're always available there. Like that's where I got mine for cheap. This bronzer is nice. It's, I want to say mostly matte. It has like the tiniest bit of sheen, no glitter in it, not really any visible sparkles, but it adds like a really, again, healthy glow. And I'm just warning you guys, I go crazy with bronzer, especially when I already have a tan to kind of work with. I really do play up on bronzer. And what I'll also do is I tend to mix a few bronzers. So I also use the FitGlow Beauty. This is the Sculpt bronzer. Unfortunately, they stopped making this, but I find it's similar to the Hand Cosmetics bronzer. It's just a little bit warmer. So I'm going in with this Morphe Y5 brush. It's just a little bit more of a tapered brush, so I can kind of just get a little bit more into the hollows of my cheek just to do a little bit of contouring. And because I'm using such a warm bronzer, I don't go in with a cool tone contour shade just because I find that it starts to look muddy. So I always go with a warmer kind of contour color. And I always suck in, and I almost turn my lips to the side just to help me get where that indentation is and chisel it out. And then I go down the sides of my nose. The sun is going behind a building, which is why the lighting has changed. So obviously, because we just added a shit ton of bronzer onto our face, we need to bring it down our neck. So I'm gonna go in with this Morphe R2 brush. This is a great bronzing brush. I highly recommend it. And I'm gonna I'm gonna go in with the Miami Beach and just blend it all down my neck, on my chest, décolleté area. I like having that bronze too. You can do your shoulders. Don't forget your ears too, you guys, because you don't want to neglect your ears when you're bronzing because it'll look weird. Okay, so super bronzed up. We're gonna do some blush. I'm gonna be taking the Lolo Tickled Pink blush. It's kind of like this pretty, a little bit shimmery baby pink shade, and I'm gonna be taking my BH Cosmetics 124 brush, swirling that in, tapping some of the excess off. And I love how it's got a bit of shimmer, so it does add and contribute to that beautiful glow. And this may not be everyone's cup of tea. I am like huge on the glow factor, so I like applying multiple different products that have glowy properties. And I feel like you just look so healthy and youthful. And these are not glittery products. These are not things that have huge amounts of sparkle in them. A lot of them are like beautiful sheens and shimmers, and so it kind of plays up on that healthy glow without being like, holy crap, she's a glitter bomb, which is why I tend to do my makeup in the sun, because I can see like, do I look glittery or do I just look glowy? So that is that. I am going to be going into a highlighter. This may be enough glow for you if you are like me and want to just take it up a step. Then I'm using the Lolo Champagne highlighter. This is not sponsored by Lolo, you guys. I've just been like really liking a lot of their powders. I find them really beautiful for the summertime. So that is the highlighter. It's a little bit white. It's absolutely stunning. I just really like their products. They're pretty affordable, and I don't know, I just find them very smooth and soft and shimmery, but like not over the top. I really am. I'm digging it. And I'm using the Morphe E49 brush. This is kind of like a little bit of, it's like a tapered foundation brush, but it's a bit more fluffy. And I just feel like it gets like really nicely right there. And then I can just kind of like buff it and blend it all in. And I actually take my highlight like right here and then up and around. I'm using my viewfinder as a mirror right now if it looks like I'm looking up. And then I go right above the eyebrow, kind of feathering it up. Nose, Cupid's bow, and a little bit on the chin. And then because we're extra, we're gonna go on the collarbone. And the shoulders. I do little circular motions, and it's so pretty. Maybe you guys will be able to see it on this side where it's less direct sun. It looks so beautiful, like you're just like a glowing goddess, which is what we all want. So that is it for the face makeup. The one product I do want to mention, which is cool for SPF when you are out of luck for a face sunscreen, or you want to reapply your sunscreen on your face, is a powder sunscreen. So this is the Ilia Moondance Radiant Translucent Powder. This is SPF 20. So it comes in this really convenient little contraption with a built-in brush, and you basically pop this open. You have your brush. It makes it super friendly to throw in your purse, use on the go. The only thing I dislike is that I find that the actual brush is a little bit too compact, but it's getting the product. So I just kind of circular motions, just go over everything. And if you need to, you could just kind of reapply some of your highlight. So great option if you don't have a sunscreen or you don't want to apply sunscreen. Bring this down my neck. What I'm actually going to do is I actually just put regular sunscreen on the rest of my body. And then yeah, you can just toss this in your purse. Very convenient. Brows, I'm going to keep really simple. I'm just going to be applying the Ilia Essential Brow. This is just kind of like a tinted brow product in the shade Blonde. And I'm just going to give that like feathery, undone, messy look. And then we'll move on to the eyes. So you can see it kind of just added a little bit more color. All right, so that's brows. On to the eyes. Again, I keep it super simple, easy. I just want everything to be quick, quick, quick. I'm just going to take the, nope, not that one, Miami Beach bronzer. I'm gonna take a little bit of the product on a eyeshadow brush, and I'm just going to windshield wiper that onto my eyelid. If I want to add a little bit more definition, I'll do like my sculpting bronzer. Stop talking there for a second. And I just like kind of feather it out. I'm not doing really an eye look, I'm just adding a nice wash of color on the eyelids that kind of just pulls in the rest of the bronze. Curl your lashes, such an important part. I feel like curling your lashes makes like a world of a difference. And then we're gonna finish it off with some mascara. This is the Lolo. Which one is this? I'm gonna find out. It's one of their mascaras. And I'm just gonna wiggle that. And then lastly, I'm just gonna do one more spray of the Hydrating Accelerator. And then if you want to get glowy all over, shake this up. I have the French Girl, this is the Lumière Oui pour le Corps, which is a bronzing body oil. Gorge. You can just apply that onto your skin. It doesn't really give you color, but it kind of gives you that like luminosity and sheen, and the oil just makes you look super just glowy and healthy. And obviously hydrated. So that is my super extra glowy bronzy makeup tutorial. Oh, last thing to finish off the lips, Kosas Rose Water. It's like the perfect kind of like your lips but better nude rose color, and I think it just really complements the look. Super moisturizing as well. If you want to just do a lip balm, the Rawa Sun Lip Balm SPF 15 is the absolute shit. It's amazing. I love this. It smells delicious. It gives you sun protection, super hydrating, and definitely on the affordable side.